Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this ONN Roku TV 65-inch. This is their QLED. This is the box that comes in. I'm going to unbox it and I'm going to show you how the display looks. I'm also going to do a second video. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with the ONN 70-inch TV. I'm going to show you exactly what each one looks like side by side. So I have not seen this in Walmart stores yet. I got it online. They had it in stock. It shipped right away for $5.78. Okay, so anytime you're unboxing these, it's going to have these little things right here. You're going to pinch these tabs, and this rotates, then pull it out. Because the box is going to lift off as a one big piece. So it's got them on both sides. Again, just pinch, rotate, and take out. There's going to be 4 of those. Okay, so if you do everything right, you don't have to cut any tape. Take those 4 things out, and it simply slides up. But be careful. Have somebody, because the TV, if you're holding it, it could fall out when you lift that thing out. There, I didn't have to cut any tape. I just had to take those 4 things out. Okay, so when you lift the box off, there's probably going to be that top styrofoam is going to stay in there. Your legs and remote control are in that top styrofoam piece. So you got to take that top one out. Okay, so here's everything that comes in that bag. You got 2 feet, 2 AAA batteries. These are the screws to mount the feet. You've got a nice remote with volume control. You just press right there and it slides off. That's where you put the batteries in. And a power cord. We got to plug this into the TV. And then here's looks like some manuals, quick start guide, and some other things. Okay, so I've got it unboxed and I took the plastic off the front. Now the first thing I notice is this thing is heavy. It seems a lot heavier than this 70-inch LED display. But the feet, I've got the feet installed, and the feet are approximately 51 inches apart. And then the feet are approximately 13 inches wide. So you're going to have something 51 inches long, 13 inches wide to set it on. And this piece of plastic was kind of snapped out a little bit, and I just kind of pushed it in again. Okay, so here's the back of the TV. I plugged the plug in. You can see it plugs in. It only plugs in one way. Looks like it's pretty flush with that. You do have some holes for mounting mounting it to a wall mount. Okay, so we've got a reset button. If you need to reset the Roku, there's HDMI 3. It says it's ARC or it's enhanced ARC. HDMI 2, we got an optical headphone output. Down here we go, we got 4 HDMIs. You can even put the old antenna cable in, 2 more HDMIs. Looks like it's got video left, right, a LAN cable, and a USB. Again, there's what the close-up looks like. And here's the other ones. So the TV is relatively thin. There seems to be a lot of weight down here in this thicker part. Okay, so on the bottom left-hand side seems to be the infrared sensor right there. That's where you got to point the remote at. The bottom left-hand side of the TV. Okay, so I plugged the TV on, and this is the first thing that comes up. Make sure you've got your batteries installed. There is a pairing button on the back here, and we're going to press that for 5 seconds. And it says it's pairing the remote. So I pressed that button, and this little green light started flashing until it says pairing remote. Okay, now you're going to use these purple keys. I'm just going to hit enter, or this middle one that says OK, United States, set up for home use. I'm going to connect it to the Wi-Fi. Set up a wireless. Okay, so it's going to scan and find your Wi-Fi. There's mine. Now you got to enter the password. You're going to enter the password using this thumb wheel. And then you're going to enter your password for your Wi-Fi. Okay, when you're all done, hit connect, and it's going to check your wireless connection, see if it's fast enough and if it's good. And of course, it's got to do a software update. Click OK. So this might take a little bit. Okay, so you got to enter an email address. If you don't have a Roku account, looks like you got to create a Roku account. Okay, so this is the part of Roku I don't like. It's got to install a bunch of channels. I only use about 4 or 5 channels, but it's hard to kind of go in there and tell it which ones to install only. You got to use another device, and you got to log into your email, and there'll be an activation link, and you click on that, and then it takes you to the Roku webpage, and it sees this Roku, and you got to click activate it, and then And then it should change to this screen where it's installing the channels. Okay, so finally we get to see to the picture quality. I think the red seems to be a little bit towards like magenta a little bit. I'm not really sure. I've watched some TV really quick. Now I can see more black in the pictures. Okay, so here's one of my videos off of my Just a Dad Aviation channel. The video looks very crisp. It definitely seems like it has more color, like more light. And this is in a pretty dark room right now. But the red's looking pretty good right now. Okay, so I've got a red airplane. Let's take a look. So the red doesn't seem, maybe off just a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can change that in the settings or something. It doesn't look too bad though, but I like how bright the TV is. The TV seems very bright. Okay, so here's, now the oranges, the yellows, the blues look really good. If I had anything to question, it might be the red, and I'm just not quite sure about the red, but the TV seems very bright. The colors seem very vivid. The orange, the blue seems, yellow seems spot on. Okay, so let's look at this little dark. This was a night. Now the image, the video's not the best. Okay, so let's watch this video. So the image seems very clear. Again, the blues, the greens, everything looks really good. Again, I got all the lights off in the room and it's very bright. Okay, so here's a red fighter jet. Now see here, the red looks perfect. Absolutely perfect. With all of, that's a very clear picture. Okay, so here we've got some more red in there. Now this red looks really good. Okay, so one thing I'm starting to notice is the remote. When I want to pause it, it doesn't always pause it right away. So let's... Okay, so something I'm noticing is when I'm playing a video and I try to pause it, you can press the OK button or the pause button. It seems like it lags a little bit before it pauses it. So let's play this. Now this looks really good. The volume on this works really well. I like the speakers on it. Yeah, the reds, the greens, the silver, blue, everything looks good. Yeah, the sound sounds really good. The blues look really good.
15 miles an hour, which is just over Mach 1. They can climb to 30,000 feet in only 3 minutes.
I'm going to turn it up.
Back down onto our deck here. Bring that big 17 right down onto the hard deck as he comes down the show line here. Brings that nose up. Showing that very...
Okay, so the sound sounds really good. It doesn't sound tingy like some cheap speaker. It actually sounds... Now, does it have a lot of depth to the sound? No. But it actually sounds pretty good for a TV speakers. Again, here's some more. I remember being there this day, and this is what it looks like.
James, the first call could not possibly make contact.
It's got very good color representation.
So
So again, here, sometimes the interface is a little glitchy, but that all looks real realistic. Okay, so let's try some night videos and see how it looks. Yeah, that looks really good. FedEx colors can be kind of tricky. The tail looks a little orange, the front looks a little darker orange. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the black part of the picture. It does seem a little more in depth, if that makes any sense. Like I'm seeing more in the black area. Now those colors looked really good. Okay, so let's try a FedEx plane in the daytime. These colors can be hard to reproduce, but the orange of the FedEx looks spot on. The purple looks good. Yeah, I remember this day very well, and that's exactly what it looks like. Now the reds look really good in this, that stop sign. That picture is very clear, very bright, but it's not overpoweringly bright. Yep, the blue looks good. The ground was kind of brown that day. The purple looks good. That all looks really good. Okay, so here we got a Delta plane. Delta has red on it. Now the red looks perfect on this Delta plane. Yep, the red looks exactly how it looks. It's a very clear picture. Okay, so here's some Delta planes at Atlanta. The red looks really good. The green. We're even going to have some orange coming up with Southwest. This looks perfect. I don't know why I questioned the red earlier. Maybe it's in different programs, but it looks really good. Okay, so back here on this home page. Now, in the video, the red, now see how the showtime right there? In real life, that looks just a little, not like a true red, maybe like just a little, maybe it's really bright. Maybe that's what it is, but it looks just like a magenta, just a little bit like a, I'm not really sure how to say it, but the red looks off just a little bit. Okay, so I switched over to Netflix. I watched Better Call Saul. This is a really dark scene in this. And it seems the darks seem really good. Like there's more detail in the dark area on this. Okay, so in Better Call Saul, there's another part that I didn't realize. This has got a lot of red in it. And the red looks really good. It doesn't look off. It doesn't look anything like that. It looks really good. Again, here in this scene, I've watched it. The red looks really good. The darks look... So I think where this TV is going to shine is the darker side of the picture is going to have a little more detail in it. Okay, so I've got every light in the room on and it's light outside. There is a little bit of reflection, but nothing too bad on the TV. Okay, so let's watch this with all the lights on. It looks really good. Now, the camera's picking up the reflections, but I'm really not seeing them in real life. Like the lights up there in the top of the screen. I don't see them on the TV in real life. It's a very bright picture and with all the lights on in the room. The brightness didn't seem to change any. So again, back to this. Yeah, the colors look pretty good. Okay, so you can label 4 HDMI ports, audio, video, live TV on the home screen. But let's go into settings. I want to see if there's TV picture settings. So I've got it on brighter. There's bright, normal. So I had it on brighter. I guess that's where you label them. Okay, so under settings, let's go to audio, see what we get. Audio input, auto, or we can pick medium, that's the menu level. So audio output looks like you can pick auto. You can pick the HDMI 3 or the TV speakers. So I really don't see anywhere else changing the picture quality. I can just change the level of the brightness. If I go to bright, you can definitely see it's dimming it, darker, darker, but it comes with it on brighter. Now you can change each individual, but I don't have anything hooked up to those inputs, so it doesn't let me. So even when I went to normal on the brightness setting, that Netflix right there. Now on the video it looks normal, but in real life it does look really, really red. And same with the showtime. So I'm not saying that it's bad or anything. It's just it looks just a little off. But that may just because I'm used to another TV I'm used to the 70-inch TV over here, from ONN. I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.